What's up, boys? I'm showing you guys the best position and the best build for every position in NBA 2K22. So we're going to go ahead and hop into this video, though. Before we do, though, if anyone is new, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications. Those three things will help me out, so I'd appreciate if you guys would do those three things. We're going to go ahead and hop into the video, though. It's probably going to be a pretty long video, so I'm kind of fly through some things to make it a little bit shorter, so I won't be doing too much explaining. But we're going to go ahead and run through all these positions here. So we're going to go ahead and start off with point guard here. And you kind of want to be a shooter in almost every position this year, except for really kind of one or two. But it really also depends on kind of how you want to play. But if you guys are really bad, you can't really shoot, but you want to be a shooter, probably pick that pie chart. But I really recommend picking this one or this one is probably what I would go ahead and rock with. If you guys can't really dribble that well, I definitely recommend going with that build right there, because it gives you a little more shooting, especially if you guys can't learn to dribble or don't want to dribble. Go with that one. But if you guys can dribble a little, or if you guys want to go ahead and learn how to dribble, go with this one right here. This is what we're going to go ahead and rock with here. Let's go ahead, though, and definitely take the speed on your point guard. Get him up to 87. You guys definitely want to max out your three-pointer off the bat, your mid-range. Get free throw to about a 70-ish is probably what I would go. And no, you probably want to max that out a little bit. You can get, we'll bump it down to about 24 shooting badges. There we go. 24 shooting badges, pretty solid. We're going to upgrade the ball handle on the pack to accuracy for sure. Get this down to 24. Playmaking badges, definitely up the steal all the way. You can get some perimeter defense on there. That looks pretty good right there. You can do the block a little bit too if you want. Driving layup and driving dunk are going to be your best friends. You're going to get some crazy dunk animations with these right here. So we're actually going to bump down the steal and we'll probably throw that on the close shot. So I like that a lot better. So these are super glitchy. A 64 driving dunk is insane. It's crazy how glitchy it is. I promise you. You get some crazy rim racer dunks and it's awesome. But 87 speed, 2 finishing, 24 shooting, 24 playmaking, and a defense and rebounding badge is right around where I like to sit. So pretty good stats across the board. And let's go ahead, though, and move on to the height. Really, I don't want to mess with this too much. I don't really think there's a point in really upping it or anything. I'd probably just keep it at 6'3" is what I would do. You can definitely move the speed down, which is what I would, or move the weight down, because it's going to give you some more speed. You'll have 90 speed. You can make your arms short if you want, but it's going to hurt your steal. It's going to hurt your perimeter defense. It's going to hurt your driving dunk and stuff a little bit. But if you guys can't make as many, if you're not that great at shooting, again, bump your wingspan down probably. But I'd probably keep it about a 75.9 or a 76.8. We'll probably get the 90 right there, put it at a 75.9. And then really any of these are very good. I don't recommend slasher or playmaker, but spot-up shooter is really what I typically rock with. And with that build, we went ahead and we made a playmaking shot creator with shades of Stephen Curry, Kirk, and Darius Garland. So very good build right there. It's my favorite in the game for sure. If you guys are looking to make one, I definitely recommend making a playmaking shot. They get pretty freaking glitchy sometimes. So moving on, we'll go ahead and do shooting guard now. It's almost kind of like a point guard, but it's going to be a little bit different here. So following the same thing I said for point guards, we're going to go ahead and we're going to mess with the playmaking here. So really depends on how much you guys can dribble. I mean, shooting guard might be the move for you guys if you guys can't dribble just in general. I would probably rock with this pie chart. So we'll go ahead and actually use this one this time. And you guys want to get the speed. You want to get the 85 speed. So really just going to kind of be a bigger playmaking shot creator almost on this build, but with a couple of different things here. So we'll go ahead and max that out. Get to about 24 shooting badges probably. You can put a little more on there if you do want, but go ahead and... Oh, we don't even have to do that at all. Yeah, we'll go right there. Max out the pack test. Pass accuracy for sure. Ball handle. You can put a little more on there if you want for playmaking badges. Going to upgrade the steal all the way. We're going to go ahead now and... You guys can't really see those attribute upgrades. I'm sorry. We'll go ahead and change my cam over there. I didn't realize that was like that before, but not that big of a deal, hopefully. But let's go ahead, though, and up that. Let's up that. You can do standing dunk, honestly, if you really want. But I'd almost probably throw some more on the shooting. Yeah, I kind of like that. 4 finishing, 27 shooting, 18 playmaking, and 1 defense and rebounding badge. So not horrible right there. 78 steal as well is not very bad. So again, probably don't lower the wingspan at all. Probably keep him 6'5". You can get a little more ball handling, I guess, right there. Yeah, I'd probably just go there. Probably lower your speed. Yeah, get up to 87 speed. And you can mess with the wingspan again, kind of like the same thing. It's just like the point guard. But you're going to be a little bit taller. You're going to have a little better defense probably. You'd be able to... It just depends on kind of how you guys want to rock. Yeah. But next up here, playmaking shot creator, Tyrese Halliburton. Zach LaVine and CJ McCollum is the playmaking shot shooting guard build that we just made. So I kind of like that build as well. I prefer usually a point guard, but that's pretty solid too if you want like an extra 2 inches on your guy. So I had to sneeze. All right, let's go ahead and move on though to small forward. Let's go ahead and do this here. So let's go ahead and for this is we're gonna make a finisher. So I kind of want to rock with this a little bit for finisher. We'll probably do that. You can mess with some of these. You guys definitely want to have majority blue. If you want a little bit of playmaking, you can have that, but you're gonna get glitchy with that. We're gonna go and rock with that probably. Nah, you're gonna be a little taller though. You're probably gonna be the second tallest person on your team park-wise. I'd probably rock with that. That's probably the move there. You get a little more defense. You're probably gonna want that. Because there's times you might be going against big men, so. I'd probably rock with that one. You got an 80 vertical, 85 speed, and 83 excel. Pretty solid. Just hopefully you don't get too bullied in the paint. So let's go ahead, though, and max out everything for finishing. Every single thing. We're going to go ahead and max out, except for post hook, probably. Lower that down to there. So we can get to 26 finishing. We'll mess with this stuff later. We definitely want to get to at least a 70 free throw shooting, though. For sure. Pass accuracy, ball handle all the way up. Perimeter defense, interior defense, lateral quickness, steal, reboundings. You want to get up and probably block. So that's probably right around where I kind of like it there. You get a little bit of playmaking badges. You get some defense and rebounding, and you get a lot of finishing. So yeah, you're not going to be a shooter at all. So keep that in mind with this. You're going to be a big finisher, but you're going to get some glitchy animations, glitchy posterizer dunks. So yeah, I kind of like this build a little bit, so we're going to go ahead and move on here. You can mess with this, obviously, just put how you guys like it, how you guys intend to play, but I'd probably keep it 6'7". I don't really like messing with that stuff too much. This, I probably wouldn't mess with too much. I mean, 85 speed is still decent. I'd probably put it right there, so that way it doesn't lower your speed and you get one more interior defense. So you have the 69 interior defense. Nice, but I'd probably match this all the way for sure. 89 wingspan is going to lower your strength, man, but you're going to get really, really glitchy with some of those finishing, and you're going to get a lot better defense. So, 89 wingspan, definitely the move. And you guys probably want to rock with the slasher or lockdown defender, probably. I don't really recommend glass cleaner for a small forward, but slasher is probably the move right there. So, kind of like this build a lot. Two-way finisher, Julius Irving, OG, and Mikal Bridges. So, that is the finisher build that I personally like. Is probably my second or third favorite out of these. So, yeah, playmaking shot, though, is always going to be my favorite. But let's go ahead and move on to power forward now. So we'll go ahead and mess with this a little bit. There's not a point, really, this year in making a big man that cannot shoot. Big man can always shoot this year, pretty much. So, yeah, you kind of want to rock with that. Probably go with about a 78 right there. So this one right here, probably a little bit of defense and a lot of shooting. Or majority shooting, but probably rock with that one right there is kind of how I like it. You can get more speed if you guys want. Otherwise, if you guys don't really want to get bullied in the paint, probably that one. I mean, you're only going to have 62 speed, though. Maybe that one. It's even across the board. We'll go with that one. Just, again, kind of how you want to play it. You can mess with that. But we're definitely going to max out the three-point, the mid-range. Free throw, we get up to a 70 at least. We'll probably mess with that a little later, though. So now, we're probably going to max that out now. We'll do that now so we can get some more shooting badges. Get that 23. Max out the rebounding for sure. Max out the block. You probably want to upgrade your perimeter defense as well, because you're probably going to go against other big men who can most likely shoot this year. So let's go ahead and max that out all the way for those. Probably max out that as far as you can. Not horrible, I don't think. You can mess with this how you guys want to play. You guys don't have to follow exactly what I'm saying in this video, obviously, if you guys want to make some of these builds. But not too horrible, I don't think. Gonna have a lot of block. You can almost lower the block if you guys want. But you can lower the perimeter defense if you guys want. Interior defense, though, you gotta max out. You gotta max out that 3-point, all that stuff. If you guys don't really want to shoot mid-range, you can lower the mid-range. But you can definitely go solid or like Burley if you guys really want. But this is the hard part with this. I probably recommend going 6'8", because you definitely want to get right above the 79. You want to be in the 80s for your 3-point shooting, so I definitely recommend going 7'8". And then right here, I would almost... That interior defense is going to get pretty sweet. So you might get some pretty glitchy animations, though. Rim grazer dunks, so that can be kind of sweet. So you don't have to worry about that, but I'd almost probably go 280. It's going to lower your speed, obviously, so if you guys care a lot about your speed. But you're going to be pretty good in the paint there, so it's gonna hurt your rebounding a lot. I probably wouldn't mess with this too much. I would probably keep it right there, 85, and you could probably go spot up shooter right there. So that is the power forward shooting build. Two-way stretch glass cleaner is that build. John Collins, Sabonis, and Larry Johnson for that. So let's go ahead and make our final one. It's gonna be a center here, so we're actually doing pretty decent on time. It's kind of faster than I thought we were going here, so let's go ahead, though, and finish this off. So let's go ahead and kind of follow the same thing that we just did. This is, no, that's 67. I'd almost make a power forward if you guys are going to be a shooter, so we're probably not even going to go with the shooting route here. So if you guys want to be a big man that can shoot, be a power forward more than likely. But for this one, I'm not really sure what we want to do. Probably going to go with a lot of defense and finishing, probably. I think this is the one we want to go ahead and rock with. There's not that much driving dunk, though. Not going to be driving too much anyway. I don't know, man. I think we're going to rock with that one. We're going to go with that and just see how it goes. Let's go ahead, though, and definitely want to have some good vertical. We'll rock with that, probably. Yeah, I kind of like that a little bit. Let's go ahead now and max out the finishing for sure. And, well, we'll lower the post hook in a second here. There we go. We'll take the 26 badges right there. Probably not going to mess with that too much. We're going to definitely go to 70 free throw, though, if you guys play rec. I definitely recommend having at least a 70. Definitely got to max pretty much all of this out. So, a lot of defensive badges there. Got to get some pass accuracy up. But that's almost kind of where I like it, man. It's 26 finishing, 1 shooting, 1 playmaking, and 23 defense and rebounding. Not too horrible. You're going to be a really big defender. You're going to get some pretty glitchy animations when you're finishing. But you shouldn't miss too many passes, hopefully. Hopefully you don't get it ripped too much. But yeah, that's the build that we're rocking with right there for center. So right here, you're going to be a really big defender right there. You're going to be slow. You're going to grab every single board you see. No, I probably wouldn't rock with that. I'd almost keep it 7 feet. 7 feet is probably the move. Yeah, go 7 feet. I don't know what I was going with there. But you could definitely max this all the way. You can be a whole 290 pounds if you guys want. 94 interior defense. You're going to be a freaking paint beast if you guys take that route. But just for speed's sake, I probably wouldn't max it out that much. You can almost get to a 90 there. Yeah, I'd almost probably go with that. I mean, 58 speed, not ideal. 73 strength, though, is pretty solid, and you have the 90 interior defense. I guess we'll rock with that. You can max that wingspan out for sure. It's really going to hurt your mid-range, ball handle, post fade, and your strength a little bit, but that's definitely going to help you guys get some boards, get some blocks, get some steals. So, and you can go rim protector or glass cleaner. We'll rock with glass cleaner for this, but this is the build here. So, mid glass cleaning lockdown. So, yeah, Clint Capella, Rudy Gobert, that is the comparisons for that. So I kind of like that build as well, depending on how you guys want to play, obviously. But that is the video, man. I appreciate you guys watching. Again, if anyone is new, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, answer all notifications. Those sort of things should help me out, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.